Hold on, back on my bullshit. These niggas been hitting, get hit with a full clip. They say they don't like me, they want me to hit them with.
Another week, another series loss. This one stings worse than most of them because it came against Boston. What's going on, guys? It's the King of 161st Street. I'm back with another video, and I'm not fully panicking. I'm a little worried. Here's why I'm not fully panicking. It's August. It is August 15th. This is not September. This is not September where you need to be on your A game to go into October. We're halfway through August, and look, we've been struggling since the beginning of July. At some point, we're going to turn it around. I thought it was going to be this Boston series. Turns out it's probably going to be during this homestand. The Rays are coming in off of a really good game from Drew Rasmussen, almost getting a perfect game. I think tonight starts the rally, because, and the reason why I think that is because we're home. The Yankees have been really good at home this year, and we're home for a long time. We're home for 9 games. I think this is going to be the start of something new, and I know it's tough for Yankee fans to hear this is when we're going to turn it around. This right here is when we're going to turn it around, when they've seen nothing. They've seen glimpses of this team playing good, but other than that, they've seen nothing but just something being off. Without Clay Holmes in game 1, we win this series. And then we might be talking about something completely different, saying, are the Yankees back because they won this series? Without having Waka pitch probably one of the better games of his very good career, we might have won this series as well. All of these factors come into play. I feel the Yankees are inching closer to being back. It just seems like one thing is off every night. And last night, that lineup that they threw out there, having and I get it, I've been an IKF defender, but I like him at the bottom of your lineup, him at the 9 hole. When you're throwing out a lineup that consists of Tim Locastro, Higashioka, and Kiner Falefa all in a row, yeah, it's not going to be the best night. Miguel Andujar is finally in the lineup, but he's had inconsistent time, so he can't get really a grip on things. He got the first hit of the night in the 5th inning. Really, the only bright side of yesterday's game was other than the 2-run homer to Devers, Tyone pitched really good, and B, this game ended super early. This was way less than 3 hours, and thank God it was, because, man, if I had to deal with 3 or 3.5 hours of seeing the Yankees get shut out by Boston, nonetheless, it would have been bad. But it was a very quick game. Judge had a tough night. Offense alone had a tough night. It was just not a good series all around. You know what? Other than that, I'm done talking about that series. Let's move on to this Tampa Bay series. This is the series where you have to make a statement. Herman pitched really well in the game against Boston. You have Nestor Cortez pitching on Tuesday. Monday, tonight's starters, Garrett Cole, I am expecting this to be a series win. This will be our first series win since the 5-game losing streak, which, you know what? Let's look at this. When is the last time we won a series? It was late July against Kansas City. We won that series against Kansas City 3-1. I was at Old Timers Day, and since August, we have not won a single series. I am expecting this Tampa Bay series to be the series that we win to start off our winning in August. Because if we don't win this series, this might get ugly. I am expecting that the Yankees are going to have a chip on their shoulder. Look, Garrett Cole on the mound. I'm expecting good things tonight. Cortez on the mound tomorrow. I'm expecting good things. Really what we need is for at least the one thing that's off, because I don't know if you guys have seen it, the meme where it's like you switch on all the things and then one thing goes off. That's what the Yankees are. When the offense is on, the starting pitching's on, the bullpen gives it up. When the offense is on and the bullpen plays good, well, the starting pitcher gave up 6. But when the starting pitching's on and relief pitching is on, the offense puts up a stinker. This month, we have not been cohesive as a team. This is a really good test because a lot of these pitchers for Tampa Bay are really good. If the offense can start to pick it up, if the offense can actually start to get some things in motion, that's the catalyst for everything. I think the offense this month has been way too inconsistent for us to win. Yes, Clay Holmes has blown like 4 saves this month, and that's been a big catalyst to why we've lost those games. And with those games, we might not be talking about this right now because without those 4 games, we'd be ahead of Houston for the best team in the American League. But now we are 3 games back of Houston, and tonight we have to start off a run, or else we're gonna lose Houston, and that means if they make it to the ALCS and we make it to the ALCS, they get home field advantage, and we know how that can go. So this is going to be an interesting night. This is going to be an interesting week. The lineup tonight, I'm hoping that DJ LeMahieu's x-ray came back negative and that he's only day-to-day. But B, we need to play Trevino almost every day. Yadi Molina played a day game after a night game in St. Louis when we were there. I don't know why the Yankees seem to think that it is necessary to get Higashioka playing time. It's not necessary. Jose Trevino is the catcher of this team. I know there's a lot of Higashioka sympathizers out there, and this is probably going to piss them off because I've been a Higashioka hater all year. But there is no reason that he should be in a lineup, especially in a lineup that consists of Tim Locastro and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in a row. 7, 8, 9 should not be Kiner-Falefa, Higashioka, Locastro. That is a recipe for bad offense because that's a third of your lineup that is unreliable. Isaiah being one of the exceptions because he gets base hits. 2 of the 9 right there, back to back, don't give you anything. And when you're having an off night, you're going to need guys in different spots of the lineup to give you production. And that's where Trevino comes in. If it was Kiner Falefa, Trevino, Locastro, now you're putting some offense in the middle of those two. You're at least splitting the two non-factors offensively. Even though Isaiah finally hit his home run, I think he's been overhated this year. But again, I am not 100% trusting of Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And again, I think the Yankees aren't either, which is why he's number 7 in our lineup. This is going to be a series that could make or break our season. And I think Aaron Boone has to realize that, and he has to put the best foot forward. Because we all know last night's lineup was not putting our best foot forward. And I know a lot of us did not know about that DJ LeMahieu injury. So that's something that we have to take into account. But also, Josh Donaldson cannot be a 3-hitter or a 4-hitter. That just can't happen. You put Rizzo behind Judge. Judge is at 2. Rizzo's at 3. Then you throw Torres at 4. And I know Torres has been off, but I trust him more than I trust Donaldson right now. Yeah. I mean, look, this video's been all over the place, and I know that. But, again, so has this team. That's why I have to be all over the place. In terms of closing, I don't think Holmes should close until he goes on a run like Chapman just did. I think from now on, I know Scott Efros just got the save the other day. Chapman is I think Chapman should be our closer until further notice. Clay Holmes is in that sort of rut that Chapman was earlier on this year. And you have to bring him on just how you brought on Chapman. Bring him in the 5th inning. Bring him in the 6th inning. Give him more higher leverage moments as it goes on, but let him get confidence earlier on in games. I can't watch Holmes blow another game, especially when we are struggling the way we are offensively. We needed that win on Friday. We needed that. Or was it Saturday? I think Friday he blew the save. We needed that win. Because we get that win. We won a series in Boston. Now we're coming home, riding high. We go play Tampa. Now that starts off the streak. Now they're going to have to start off the streak in facing Tampa. And him blowing 4 saves over this month has really hurt this team. And I'm tired of losing games that way, especially when this team is struggling. Chapman has to be the closer, and if he can't produce, then you throw Efros in there and you hope for the best, because somehow this team has to be put together. And Chapman right now, 8 appearances, 0 runs. He has to get his closer job back. And for Holmes, he's resorted back to his mistakes in Pittsburgh. His mistakes in Pittsburgh were basically based off of location. And now he's losing that location. He's trying to pinpoint pitches. He's missing 2 inches off the plate. He's walking batters, and then he has to go in the middle of the plate because he can't walk the next batter, and then that's when they get base hits. That's when they score runs. That's when we lose games. Chapman, during that time, has shown an ability to finish the batters that he gets ahead of. To have that control, yes, he has had a couple misfires during this time. He's thrown the ball away a couple times, but that's Chapman. You're going to get that. But what I've seen is a way more consistent a way more efficient Chapman that is able to throw a pitch that he wants and execute perfectly. That's the pitcher you need in the ninth inning when you're trying to break out of a slump. That's all I got for you guys today. Series in Tampa is the big series that maybe this week I'm either going to say the Yankees are back or I might say I'm officially panicking. You're going to have to watch on Friday, if not earlier. I post Mondays and Fridays. I'm not going to guarantee anything. I'm not going to guarantee anything more than that, but I am starting to get the itch to record more. I just got more equipment to stream. Maybe I'll stream soon. Who knows? Leave a like down below. If you're new here, hit that sub button. I'm on my way to 500 subs before the postseason. If you hit that, I'm going to drop some postseason merch like it said in the beginning of the video. Take care and peace.